All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Ready to Grow monthly call. We are super excited to kick these monthly calls off. We're super excited to spend time with you. So if you are on from, it doesn't matter where you're on from, what part of the country that you're on from, we want to know where that is. So whether you're on Zoom, I know we have a good number of you that are participating via Zoom. Let us know in the chat section where you're calling in from or where you're tuning in from. We love to see that. And then also on Facebook Live, we are Facebook Live as well. So make sure you use the comments as well to type in where you're from. We'd love to see that, just to know where everybody is tuning in from for these calls. We're seeing British Columbia out the gate. We've got some people from the north tuning in, Michigan as well. Love seeing this. Yes, yes. A lot of Michigan people on here. Thank you guys for spending time with us and tuning into this call. Thank you so, so much. We're going to try to keep these calls each month to about 30 minutes. So we've got a lot of information to get to and a lot of great points to talk about on these calls. Man, convention just finished up. And hopefully all you that were out here for convention, that spent some time out here in Utah, thank you for coming out. And we just appreciate the heck out of you, because as much as you get recharged at convention from all the great things that we're doing here. And wow, this convention, I have received so many messages and so many just phone calls of people talking, even when we were during convention, that this was the best convention that they'd ever been to. And it was amazing. I think we just over delivered as far as convention with all the great products that we launched, with the great training platform. Hopefully you're all using that training platform, Live, Share, Grow, and just all the great things that happened here. We just kept delivering and delivering and delivering. And I hope everyone can see that Young Living is super, super dedicated and focused and honed in on simplifying and making your business top priority on how you share Young Living and are able to share it. The Make a Shift video was like my favorite. I still get goosebumps watching the Make a Shift video. So if you haven't seen that and you haven't been using that, please get that downloaded, use that video, share that video with people and how they can make a shift in their lives as well. Okay, so let's get into this call. I am super excited for the guests that we have on this call today. Like I said, this call will be about 30 minutes. On our call today, we have a few guests, and I'll just let you know who's on with us today. We have Victor Tafoya. He is from Business Sales Strategies, one of our amazing managers on that team. He does an incredible job. I don't know what I would do without him. I love being able to have him on our team to talk strategy and the things and make sure that we are aligned in moving forward and helping have the best strategy that we can to help you in your business. And so I'm super excited that Victor's on today and that you guys get to spend some time with him. And then also we have one of our incredible silver leaders who is so much fun. She was out here for convention. We got to spend time with her out here live. And she's actually in Florida right now. She's one of our Florida silver leaders, and she just has a bang up team that her team just did an amazing, incredible, phenomenal job at our last incentive trip. So they will, going to Kona, Hawaii and enjoying all of that. They just did an incredible job getting to Kona, and she's on to talk about some great strategy and ideas and thoughts as we move forward with our Dominican Paradise run. And so I am super excited that both Victor and Glory are on the call today. A few things to remember, right? So these calls, the reason that we set up these calls are put together to make sure that you understand all the program details, like all the details of our Dominican Paradise and how to use Ready to Grow and how to use all the different tools and assets and the things that we put in place to keep you on track on going for the Dominican Paradise, from getting to the Dominican Republic, right? So we want to make sure that you have all those things put in place and we have all the information. You can grab it all here each month. We also want to make sure that we are recognizing those people that are making that run for the DR, for the Dominican Republic, making sure that we're recognizing them and letting everyone know all the great things that are happening. And so we can recognize those people that are running for it, being that we just kicked this thing off. We won't do recognition this month, but we will for sure do it next month. And we'd love to give things away. So I love to give things away. And I don't love just to give things away. I love to give like great things away. And our team loves to give great things away. So on today's call, right? We will be giving away not just an aria, but a limited edition white Aria, right? So we'll be giving this away on today's call. I cannot wait to give that away. Before I do, I want to make sure that we remember about a few dates. So if I know Rita's going to pull this up, but a few dates to remember, okay, that you have these written down. We will continue to have these calls, these ready to grow calls, ready to grow to the Dominican Paradise. We'll have them each month. Our next call, save this date, will be September 12th, then October 10th, November 14th, and December 12th. So make sure that you have these dates written down, that you hop on these calls, because we will be giving, and get your teams on these calls as well, because we will be giving away fun stuff. We'll be giving you great information, insights, and trainings on the best way to get to the Dominican Republic. And not only just the Dominican Republic, but the best way to like really use this opportunity to go to the Dominican Republic to build your business. And I think that's the most important thing, is getting your business kicked off right with this new year. All the great tools that we've put in place at convention, all things that we've put together to help you grow your business. You will get that on these calls, with also some fun giveaways and some great information, some recognition for those running to the Dominican Republic. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into this thing a little bit. Let's give away this Aria. So I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to make you participate a little bit to give away this thing, because this thing is really cool. Like, I mean, if you don't have a white Aria, you are missing out. And your opportunity is right now to get one, right? So I want to know. So use the comment section. You need to chat. If you're on Zoom, use chat, or if you're on Facebook Live, use the comment section and answer this question and those. And we'll pick one of these winners. I think we have Christian and the team, and they're all on right now, ready to pick a winner. So question I have for you is, what are you doing to help others experience Young Living this month? So in the month of August, what are you doing to help others experience Young Living? We've got some great tools, great new video with the Make a Shift video. We've got some great ideas, some great ways to share Young Living. So a new kit, just a lot of new things, a lot of great things we have excuses, new products, the gummies, great things to share Young Living. I won't give away all the answers, but hey, let us know what you're doing this month, the month of August, to introduce or help another person experience Young Living. So go ahead and put that in the comment section, put that in. We've got I'm already seeing a ton come in. So thank you for participating in that. I am so excited about this trip, guys. This is a great opportunity for us to shine a light on this trip and do those correct business building behaviors that not only will get us to the Dominican Paradise, which I love. I've lived in the Dominican Republic for 2 years. And so, man, there isn't better food, better beaches, better people than you're going to find in the Dominican Republic. And probably the best music on the planet. Little bachata, little merengue, just great dancing music. It is so much fun. And if you're into reggaeton like I am, then definitely the reggaeton is where it's at in the Dominican Republic. So yes, it is going to be so much fun. So please, like, take this serious, because anybody can go. Anybody can go. If Kona didn't teach us, if Kona taught us one thing more than anything, it taught us that anybody can go and get there. And so anybody, this is wide open, especially right now. So make it a priority. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to have Victor come on, who does business strategy for us all day long. That's his job. To talk a little bit of strategy and to talk a little bit about what you can do, kind of some of the ins and outs. He helped put this together, some of the ins and outs of cultivating two and getting to, using Ready to Grow and Cultivate Two to help you as you grow your organization and move forward towards the Dominican Paradise. So without further ado, I will turn the time over to Victor Tafoya. The time is yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Leon. Like Leon said, Victor Tafoya, I'm here working with our sales strategy team. So I'm fortunate enough to actually work on programs like this Dominican Paradise trip that you guys will be able to take part in and are all competing for, and honestly put on these once in a lifetime events and trips that you guys get to take and enjoy. Again, it's one thing to actually work for a North Star or a goal that you set for the year, but it's another thing where you're celebrating the success and all the efforts of everybody that worked towards that. But not only that, you and your teams get to celebrate in the Dominican Republic that qualify and make it on this trip. So excited to talk through this today with you and share some details, go over an overview of how to qualify and what that looks like. And also the second piece to that is our consistency piece in Grow 2 that we have. So let's roll into some of the pieces there just to make sure that everybody's aware how you earn points for this incentive. The prizes that are out there, also just wrapping up July. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you've seen some of these going around, but you can see the Young Living branding on this custom Young Living Stanley mug that all those that enrolled 2 on 100 PV July 14th through the end of this month will receive, going out in August orders. So we're finalizing everything up right now with the commission run, and we'll start sending those out later this month. So excited to get those out. Phenomenal gift. I'm trying to steal some. We have some that are displays that we have for calls, but I may try and steal one for myself from our awesome promo team that have put those together and selected the swag for us. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into an overview of DR. Let me share my screen here. And how to actually qualify. How do you earn points for this trip, and what does that look like? So all of you will have access to the tracker that's now in the VO that's live. So if you go into your VO, you'll see the leaderboard and the standings that are now posted. So you can see exactly where you stand, exactly how many points you've accumulated, so that we can make sure that this is tracked and visible to those that are participating for the incentive. So we'll break it down into these 3 categories. So these 3-point categories are how you earn towards your Dominican Paradise trip: new customers and brand partners for enrollments, retention for secondary and third purchases, rank advancements, and the maintenance of that new rank advancements. That's also going to give you points. So getting into new customers and brand partners. So new customers and brand partners earn 1 point for selling 100 PV on loyalty rewards to enrolling customers and brand partners. So that's, again, enrolling somebody and having that initial purchase of their enrollment come through the loyalty order type. You'll get 1 point for that as long as it's 100 PV. One thing to know on the 100 PV, you know that if you haven't heard, here is some information. You have 10% off right now with anybody that uses the ShareYL discount for enrollments. So not to worry, we've got your back on this to make sure that anybody that's brought in and enrolled with that discount code at 100 PV that drops them below 100 PV is still going to be counted for Grow To as well as the Dominican Republic trip. So just note that as long as, again, they're 100 PV originally, even if it's taken below that with the ShareYL code, they're still going to count for the incentive for you. So retention, this piece, you can earn points by having your new customer or brand partner place their second loyalty or essential rewards order of 100 PV, and then an additional 3 points when they place their third consecutive loyalty or essential rewards order of 100 PV. So another additional 1 or 3 points for those people that you brought in the second and third month. Again, this is to stress retention in your business, right? Making sure that the correct behaviors of people getting through those first 90 days and having a really great experience with the products to ensure that they're lifers, right? Lifelong customers that you guys know are going to be ordering month after month and taking advantage of all of our incredible products that we have here. So next is the rank advancements and the maintenance piece on how you can earn points. So you earn 3 points if you maintain your new rank advancement the following month after achieving it. During the incentive period, you get 5 points for achieving that new rank personally. And then also another 5 points for any of your personally enrolled brand partners who advance in rank during the incentive period. So you get 5 points for personally rank advancing, 5 more points if you have your personally enrolled rank advance, and then another 3 points if you or them hold that rank advancement the following month after they hit it. So that is, again, in a nutshell, how you earn points here, and not just golds and below, but anybody can attend. We have some information and communications coming out later this month on platinums and above. And everybody from A to Z in our ranks can actually participate and attend and come on the DR trip. So with this Dominican Paradise trip, we also have the Ready to Grow that was mentioned, which is the consistency piece and making sure that you are bringing in 2 people per month, which is, again, this has been stressed regardless of how many top leaders here I talk to. This is always one thread that's woven into their secret sauce or their formula of what they teach their team on how to onboard people, how to build correctly, is you have to be consistent in bringing in new people. And when duplication happens, that's again going to expedite that process of the exponential growth that you see as a new person coming on, and excitement catching and momentum. So again, July program details. If you introduce 2 people at 100 PV and 100 PV loyalty rewards template, you earned the Stanley for July. There's a consistency piece where we'll have our monthly gifts that we're giving away, but also if you do those same exact efforts of bringing 2 people in per month, 2 consecutive months in a row, we're also going to have a consistency prize that'll be launched and announced a little bit later this month. Probably, I would say within this week. So keep your eyes out. Some communications will be coming to you shortly. But again, that's the consistency piece. The biggest piece of this program is not just doing this one time, but consistently doing this over the next 6 months to build the true duplication of what happens if you continuously bring in those new people and the new lifeblood into your business. You're going to find those people that take off and hit rank, and you're going to see that true duplication follow when they fall in love with the products and start participating in all the incredible incentives and programs that we have to offer. So July gifts, like I said, was the Stanley. If you brought in 2 people between July 14th and the end of this month, or end of July, which is the 31st, this is going to be the Stanley that's shipped out for you. Later, again, shortly, we're going to have August gifts, which August is actually going to be a diffuser, which is exclusive, cannot be purchased on the website, along with 2 exclusive oils that will also be sent with it. So keep your eyes out. You're going to see some information coming to you soon on what that looks like, and all the details to follow. So again, thank you so much. I'm so excited about these programs and fortunate enough to be part of the team that actually puts these together. And we get to see all of that unfold in terms of all the efforts really in the field and the leaders that are working towards this and the excitement around it. This is the fun stuff. I love putting stuff like this together, and it's the cherry on top, working with Leon side by side with his sales team and all of our brand partners in terms of the insights that we need to make sure that we're delivering the right tools, programs, incentives for you to run a successful Young Living business. So thank you so much. I will kick the call back over to Leon.
Hey guys, if I could have somebody make me a co-host and allow me to start my video, just not wanting to cooperate with me a little bit. So somebody could do that. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Hey, thanks so much, Victor. Oh my gosh, we are so blessed to have Victor on our team. Just does an incredible job. And we are, like I said, blessed to have him putting together and strategizing the best ways to help each and every one of us stay on track to building successful businesses here at Young Living. And that's what this is all about. I mean, anything that you see put together comes with a lot of research. Victor, team, they are just looking at everything and making sure that we are highlighting, rewarding, and teaching and instilling the correct business building habits of enrolling, getting new people into Young Living and teaching, helping people to understand consistency and the importance of doing that month in, month out, and being rewarded for doing that. And then retention, adding that retention piece in there that, if you place an order consistently, really having the opportunity to connect with Young Living's products and really creating those emotional connections come to Young Living products only happens when we start to really have experiences. And that comes through ordering several times and really using our product and having a great experience with it, and then helping people along the way as they rank advance. So all those correct behaviors, we are teaching those as you move forward. And so I think that's probably the most important thing. When we run an incentive trip or we run Ready to Grow, you get these great prizes. Like, can't wait for you guys to see that diffuser. I can't wait for all of you that earned the Stanley branded Young Living Stanley mug that my wife is already begging for me to bring home. When you earn these great prizes, not only does it allow you to earn fun prizes and help your team to earn fun prizes and fun trips, but it also instills the correct business building behaviors that will turn into habits that will build a really solid foundation for you and your organization. And so that's the most important thing. And that's why we stress that. And that's why we want each and every you to take time to help your team to understand all the great benefits that come along with Ready to Grow and running for this Dominican paradise. So, okay, I am super, super excited for this next guest. It is so awesome when you get somebody that has been able to make it to the top 200 of Kona, one of those top 200 earners, and then bring a lot of her team along with her. to Kona. That doesn't happen every day. So I'm super, super excited to have with us today. She's one amazing silver leader out of Port Charlotte, Florida. That she's been with Young Living for, I think, just 4 years, if I remember right. 4 years she's been with us, and she is just kicking butt all over the place. She's just doing a really, really incredible job. I continue to hear from her team just what a great leader she is, how she loves on her people and loves to serve them and loves to help them to understand the benefits that can not only come along with our products, but also come along with the great business that we have here at Young Living. So without further ado, I will turn the time over to Glory Harrington. Glory, the time is yours. Thank you for being on with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to share. And I just want to say how amazing is Young Living to have this amazing Dominican trip for us after they just offered a free trip to Kona, Hawaii. Like, they are just the absolute best. And I just talk about how much fun this is all the time. Like, this is the most fun job ever. And I just want to thank you guys for going above and beyond to make building a business with Young Living so much fun. So I'm super honored to have the honor to share with you guys tonight. So first, I want to just chat quickly about how your mindset is everything with the business in general, and your belief in yourself. It's so, so, so important, because our belief is really what's going to like fuel our action. That's really what's going to drive us and push us to try new things, do the scary things, put yourself out there. And so I want you to make the decision right now, if you haven't yet. Do I want this? Do I want this trip? And I feel like that sounds like the most kind of like basic thing, which I'm sure most of you probably already have since you're on this call and listening. But if anyone hasn't yet, it's super important that you are intentional and make that decision of, do I want this trip? Like, do I want to earn it? And do I want to like actually go for it? Because a lot of times with network marketing and doing this, a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'll just kind of like wait and see what happens. But, if we wait and see, then nothing's ever going to happen. We have to choose, like make that decision, draw that line in the sand. It needs to be very clear. Like, am I doing this or not? Because if we're like that kind of like in between, like, oh, wait and see, like, it's just not going to happen. So, before I share like some tips, I just wanted to have you pause and make that decision. If you have come onto this call and you're just like unsure about it, like, just give yourself that answer of if you're going to do this or not. And so this is such an amazing trip that I love that this is for anyone that wants it. And I just want to talk about a few things that we all have things that hold us back. For some people, it's fear of failure. For some of us, it's actually fear of success. So I just want to encourage you to dig deep and think through that of what type of fear you might have as like a deep root. You might not even realize it. It might just take some, like deep introspective thinking and to figure out what that is. But when we can figure out what's holding us back, that is just so powerful. It is a game changer when we can just overcome whatever that fear is that's holding us back. So a lot of times we fear like the worst case scenario too. And one of my leaders, Courtney Kreitz, said this on a call recently, that like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, you run for this trip and you don't earn it, but you've still grown your business, which is also going to grow your paycheck, grow your team. There is no worst case scenario if you go for this. Like, there's only winning involved, like winning in one way or another, whether you do get the trip or you have grown your team. Like, there isn't a worst case scenario. So I just want to encourage you guys with that too. So and that there's 3 different mindsets. I share this with my team all the time, and I think it's just so important so the 3 different mindsets that a lot of us have is, number 1 is I'll try. Number 2 is I'll do my best. And then number 3 is I'll do whatever it takes. So I want to ask you tonight, which mindset do you have? And you like have the power to change your mindset. If you maybe realize, oh man, I don't have the strongest, like, kind of approach to this or mindset about my business as I want. Like, that's the awesome thing, is that we can choose to change our mindset. We don't have to stay stuck in a mindset that doesn't serve us, or that is, like more of a poverty mindset, versus choosing to like have an abundance mindset. So I think that, that's really just the difference with this, is that we all have setbacks. But the difference is with those who see success and earn these trips and things like that, is we choose to work through those limiting beliefs. And that is honestly, I think, probably the hardest part, is working through those mindsets that only hold us back, and believing in ourselves that we are worth it, and that we can like achieve big things. So my husband found this quote the other day, and I thought it was so fitting for our Young Living businesses. It says, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want. And I just think that's so true with what we do when we focus on helping other people, whether that's helping our brand partners rank up, or helping people with their health needs, helping our customers learn how to use their products. When we're helping other people and serving them, then that is in turn going to help our business, which I love so much about like just the structure of this business. It is about helping other people. So, and when we just focusing on helping meet other people's needs, then we're going to see success. So my heart as a leader is to lead by example. And so I hope that you feel inspired and encouraged from just what I want to share tonight, that if I could earn the trip to Kona, then you can win this trip to the Dominican, because there's nothing special about me or anything like that. I had a lot of obstacles that I've had to overcome when I was going for the Kona trip. I work another day job, and we had lots of traveling and trips in those 6 months. My sister had 2 weddings back to back. We had so many things going on. It was so busy. I also, have a very small following on Instagram, like just lots of things that, were obstacles or things that kind of got in the way or whatever. But I chose to work through those things. So I want to encourage you, if you have obstacles or things that maybe are growing your business difficult, I want to encourage you that you can overcome those things too. And another big thing too was a big challenge I faced is I moved to a brand new state. When the challenge had started, I'd been living here for 6 months. I'm a homebody, an introvert, and my other day job I work is remote. So I'm like always home. I literally knew nobody at the time. So I was like, this is not really good for like running for a challenge like this, to like not have any kind of contacts with like anybody locally. But, when everybody was talking about, I started to hear a lot of in-person events and things were like really going well. And I was like, well, that's great if you like have people to invite to these in-person events. But I had to choose, like, am I going to let that hold me back? The fact that I like literally don't know anyone, or like, am I going to get myself out there and make it happen anyway? And I very thankful I chose the second part of that, to make it happen anyway, even though it was hard. I had to get my introvert self out there and go find a way to meet new people, had to get super creative with that. I invited my neighbors to a housewarming party, just to like try to get to know my neighbors and like share about oils and stuff too. I did vendor events for the first time ever. I had no idea what I was doing. I was so out of my comfort zone. I was so like terrified. But I figured it out as I did the things. And I think that's one thing like I learned was like, okay, if I want to do this, like I have to take it to the next level. Like I got to take it up a notch. Like what I've been doing is, for me, it was not going to cut it. Maybe you've already got it all figured out. That's awesome. But if you're like not sure, like you're like, okay, I feel like what I'm currently doing isn't enough. Like definitely like just kicking things up a notch, trying new things, putting yourself out there, doing things consistently, that can really make a huge, huge difference. And so I just did so many new things. I've got my clipboard notes. I'm very old school with my notes, but I did new things that pushed myself out of my comfort zone, like very far out of my comfort zone. And it scared me and all of that, but that is where the growth happens. It's on the other side of our comfort zone. It's when we do the scary thing that we've been avoiding, but we know it's going to help our business grow. Like those are the places, those are the moments that is going to just strengthen us as a person, as a leader, grow our business, grow our network, so many things like that. And I also want to say, not everything that I did was some instant success. I had a lot of no-shows at classes and a lot of going to vendor events. And it was like a total bust or just like, it was a super slow day. Nobody came by. There was a lot of discouraging moments and a lot of like, okay, that didn't work. I need to pivot. I need to learn from this, figure something else out, try it different, do it better. And some of it just comes with the territory. Like if you're, having a class, like sometimes there's times where people don't come, but it's about continuing to show up. So I kept going, I kept inviting, I kept following up and making those one-on-one personal connections with people. And I think that's the key, is like not staying in that discouraged place, or just because something doesn't work one time, giving up on it, trying it again, and just going for it and just putting yourself out there. So, so earning this, the Kona trip, really, it did not come easy for me. I had to make a lot of sacrifices, especially with working a day job. For me, that looked like working a lot of nights and a lot of weekends. But it was so worth it, because it's just awesome to really just go for something and prove to yourself, like, this is like, I can reach a goal, So one thing I want to share with you guys too, is to be consistent with whatever you do, whether that is sharing on social media or in person or both. You have to be consistent. That is like the powerful, powerful key. We can't just do something one time and say it didn't work and then give up. Like, we have to keep at it, keep trying, and just keep being consistent. That is really where the magic happens. So I'm just so thankful for the challenge, because it challenged me, grew me as an individual, and I was able to prove to myself, like, I can accomplish this, and you guys can do the same thing too. So last few things I just want to say is something I told my team when this Kona challenge first started. It was like, I may not earn this trip, who knows, right? But I'm going to give myself a chance. I'm going to leave it all on the table. I'm going to go for it. And then at the end, whatever happens, like, I want to say to myself, I gave myself a chance. Like, I did my best. I did whatever it takes, right? Different mindsets. I did whatever it takes. And even if that means I didn't earn it, like, I'm still going to be proud of myself for trying, versus not giving myself a chance and not even trying. So I just want to encourage you with that too, to give yourself a chance with this, and just to go for it and try it, and don't count yourself out. And then to just focus on serving others. That is truly the heart of this company, of this business. And when that is your motive, when that's your your motive, then that's going to serve you well and serve your business so well. So the last thing I want to say is leave you guys with this quote. If you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. So thank you so much for letting me share with you guys. I hope that this is encouraging to you, and I'm going to turn it back over to Leon now.
Thank you so much, Gloria. We really appreciate you being on with us today and sharing so many great insights. I love so much what you said. What really stuck out to me was just making the decision. Like, first off, just making that decision to go for it. And then, all the great tidbits you threw in here as well were so great. Making sure that we kind of figure out a little bit what might hold us back, what might keep us from this, what are some of the limiting beliefs. I love you sharing that. I'm a big believer in mindset and getting rid of those limiting beliefs. So I love that. And then what you said, by leading by example, and then just serving others and helping others to get what they want. By doing that, you'll be able to get a lot of what you want and what will benefit you as well. I love that. So many great things. Thank you so much for being on, Gloria. So many great ideas, thoughts, and information. I know that you did a great job running for Kona, even in the circumstances you were moving to a new town, moving to a new area, and being able to do that still. That just shows me that we can do this, that this is wide open for any of us. And I know that a lot of your team made it as well. So congratulations again for that. We appreciate you being on this call. Okay, we do have a winner for the White Aria. So drum roll, please, Rita. Drum roll. No, I'm just kidding. But we do have a winner for this White Aria. I'm super excited to give this away. We'll be shipping this out to you, and we'll make sure that you get it. This White Aria is going to Melody Reiser. Melody Reiser. We are sending this out to you. Thank you so much for what you are planning on doing this month. We really appreciate that. You're planning it, getting it done. You're teaching 3 classes. You're giving out back to school samples. Love that. That is so cool that you're doing that. And then using the Zytoscan to help other people get on loyalty rewards and get going. Love that. So huge shout out. Congratulations to you. We will be getting that out to you here tomorrow, Melody. So we'll be sending that out to you. So congratulations on that. Okay. We have a few more things and we'll wrap this call up. One thing that we have coming up starting next week, we have Masterminds are back, and we have Let's Grow playing on Ready to Grow and going for the Dominican Republic, and using some of the cool tools that we received at convention as far as like the Live, Share, Grow platform, and using some of the things that we've built to help you as you build these habits and create consistency within your organization. These habits, these great business building habits of enrolling, retention, rank advancement, and really helping understand the ways that you can do that. We want to get together in these mastermind calls. These mastermind calls are built especially for you and your teams to come in, join, and become friends with people all across the country. Join these masterminds, and you will be able to sign up for one that fits your schedule. Usually we have around 15 people, 10 to 15 people in each one of these. And we just go through and break it down several different topics that will have to do with kind of ready to grow and moving forward and getting, using all the cool things that we've put in place of late to help you grow your organization, your business, and go for the Dominican Republic, and sharing great ideas and thoughts on things that are working for each one of you. So please get involved in those. We will have signups tomorrow at noon. We'll be posting it right here on our Young Living USA Facebook page. So look for that. You'll have the signups there. You can get signed up for what time that works for you. And we love to run through those masterminds and have a blast with you on those. Don't forget, we'll be giving away more fun stuff on Tuesday, September 12th. That will be our next Ready to Grow call, that we will have a lot more recognition, a lot of recognition to really get to recognize a lot of you that are running for the Dominican Republic and that have done great things with getting 2 enrollments. And I can't wait to recognize you guys on that call next month. So make sure you join us on that call. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for being on this call with us. We appreciate you. Have a great month, and we will see you on September 12th. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.